Okay, remember that they're changing my voice. The footnotes on Bible Gateway in regards to Proverbs 1 proves my point. Proverbs 6:33 proves my point. And Proverbs 13:6 proves my point. And there's many other universal truths in the Bible that prove my point. However, I do not recommend studying the Bible for a long period of time. One is better off focusing on characteristics of people, focusing on what matters most, and realizing that without obeying God through me, there's no point in life. So you see that wickedness overthrows the sinner. Okay, you see that if you cross a certain line, your shame is never wiped away. You know, for example, not obeying God through me at the most important time in history. Okay, and being aware, or persecuting me, or giving the orders to persecute me, what have you. Okay, or being somebody who was adverse along the way, who didn't see righteousness in the most righteous person that ever lived, and decided to do me wrong, and so on and so forth. Pretty stupid mistakes, right? That tell us a lot about the person's heart and soul and how they were raised and so on and so forth. So we see in Proverbs 1, it tells us that what it means to be simple and a fool. So if somebody is gullible enough to follow the state or the secret societies, the New World Order, to cheat me out of my right to lead, what have you, if they're simple-minded, right? They're not smart, they're simple-minded. And they're not wise, they're a fool. They're inclined to evil. They're morally deficient. They're too simple-minded to be smart. Think about in gang culture and street culture, they call someone a fool historically. They say, you're a fool for that one. Or shut up, fool, right? And that comes from Christian culture, so-called Christian culture. I mean, they all worship the devil, but, you know, some people argue that's what, being a Christian's about, and it's a ruse, and that's what they think that you should do. The broad path of destruction is stupidity. But you see that that's clear there. So if you're stupid and a fool, and your wickedness overthrows you, so you don't have any importance or any true power, just some kind of psychology, some kind of game-based retardation, okay? If your shame will never be wiped away, did you beat the top martial artist ever possible? No. Is it smart to reproduce? No. Why do you think I go over this so much? Because it's so key here. They continue every day as if there's some kind of valid competition going on here. Okay, my top martial arts challenge, I won that. Okay, and it continues every day forever. It's my call as the top martial artist ever possible. It even continues after my flesh dies for good measure to help the world understand why cheating is stupid. Why trying to save face and trying to cheat Jesus is fucking retarded. They lost. They lost every step of the way. Trying to make it so I lose my train of thought, trying to play me out is dumb. That's something that a fool does. That's the spirit of a fool, the mentality of a fool, the life path of a fool trained by fools, a fool who is from a fool tree. They cannot bear good fruit, just fool fruit. They're too simple-minded to be wise. You could invent a time machine, so what? You're morally deficient, you're an idiot. You could cure every disease ever, so what? You're without moral direction, you're inclined to evil, you're a dumb fucking fool. Simple-minded, basic idiot. Doesn't matter if you're good at drawing, so what? You're skilled at painting, so what? Skilled at drawing. You're book smart, so you and every other idiot, right? A nerd is defined as foolish and contemptible, worthless, boringly studious. Look it up. Look up all the definitions. So you see these fucking pointless and stupid fools that are trying to play their stupid game they're playing. Some kind of magic card, Merlin, Peter Pan, heel clicking, Mickey Mouse, stupidity. That is key in this story. Learn from this story that other people, they're not smart. Only I am smart. They're not wise. Only I am wise. They're not insightful. Only I am insightful. They're stupid on a spectrum. I'll give them that. But I have conquered them when they put their heads together. All the Masons put their heads together, failed. The military failed. The government failed. The globalists failed. Democrats, Republicans, Libertarians fail. The church, mosque, synagogue, fail. Their wickedness, their rebellion overthrew them. We have no viable counterargument. Mere arguments of white supremacy, Jewish supremacy, LGBT supremacy, social norm fanaticism, token minority nonsense. It's just fucking retarded. It's just simple-minded, foolish arguments. Now notice, and I'll predict this, they have no viable counterargument, not even close. Trying to survive in an evil world instead of doing what's right is unbelievably foolish. How simple-minded could you be? Can you imagine going to war and everyone there's like, our main priority is surviving, so we're not going to follow any orders that puts us in danger. I'm fucking retarded. Can you imagine that? Picture in your head. In the Bible, when it says every able-bodied person must go to war for God. Can you imagine some bitch-made, simple-minded punk? And they say that their only concern is saving their own ass. Not exactly a tribe to look up to, a nation to look up to, not exactly a people to look up to, a type of person. Can you imagine they say they're only willing to fight for white supremacy? Imagine someone going on TV and saying that. Like the Klan or something else dumber than fucking shit. Imagine them going on TV and saying that they think that white supremacy is magically greater than virtue, universal and irrefutable virtue. You know how fucking stupid that is? Yet that's what they're doing. White, Jewish, LGBT, Masonry, token minority, just out of their simple fucking minds. Foolish.